So we will.
Good evening, my fellow Latter-day Saints. A very well wrapped up Kenzie Bradshaw, the woman entertainer, the most inspirational woman in all of Ayrshire. And as you can see on the bottom left, I've got Tom and Jerry set up. To be precise, the complete. Let's get close to the camera focus. There we go. The complete collector's edition. That's right. I am going to be sitting every single episode of Tom and Jerry from this collection. I'm taking inspiration from GCA and Game Care Network, everything wrong with video games, Cinema Sins, everything wrong with films, Christian Miracle, everything wrong with wrestling. But here, everything wrong with Tom and Jerry. And oh boy, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Now, what's going to happen is, at the appropriate points, if I think there is a sin, I am going to, it's going to go from this to this. And when we get back to the footage, it's going to go from this to this. There we go. Nice and easy. And that also, it also helps in my case, as it reduces the risk of being struck down for copyright. Talking of which, all credit of the Tom and Jerry footage, it goes to Warner Brothers, as they own the rights to the Tom and Jerry clips. So, here we go. Episode 1, Puss Gets the Boot. There'll be jump cuts in this, by the way, so excuse that. So, the title says Puss Gets the Boot. At no point do you see anybody wear any boots. There we go. Scene count number 1. No matter how hard you try, Jerry, the fact that Tom's holding on to your tail, you're never gonna get anywhere. Character avoids death at the last moment cliché. Now, I don't know if Tom's tail is strong enough to do that, but I don't think that should be possible in real life. There we go. I'd have thought you'd have learned from the first time, Jerry. Obviously not. Tom would have gone past Jerry long before now. That's the 3rd time that's happened, so I'm going to add 3 sins on for that, because Jerry didn't learn. Now, you can understand Jerry's concern. He's just more concerned about running where he's going, and not concerning about where Tom's going. Yeah. Now, you'd obviously be thinking to yourself, oh, he's gone that way. He must be coming round the other side. But nope. Tom and Jerry logic. He's not concerned about where Tom is. He's just more concerned about getting back to his mouse hole. First off, we all know that's not where his mouse hole actually is. And yet Jerry can't seem to pick up on that. I would take a sin off for clever thinking from Tom. Let's take a sin off for Tom's clever thinking. But we're going to add on how many sins it takes Jerry to realise that that's not actually his home. So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'd think after the first 2 or 3 times you'd think, oh, that's not my house. It must be painted on. But Jerry didn't think of this. That's 5 sins on, which makes a net increase of 4. Goodness me. Oh my word. I'm not even a quarter of the way through the episode and already the sin tally's going through the roof. This'll be fun to edit. Nevertheless, on with the show! Fake sympathy. Oh, now you realise it's not the right door. He was looking round the side of Tom's face. Would that not be a very big clue? That you have a big cat right in front of you! Continuity error. Nothing safe from the sins. Uh-oh. You see 1 finger and yet it splits into 2. This is another one of those cases where Tom would have easily caught Jerry by this point, but nope, the animators say nope, they both run at the same speed at the same time. Jasper? Oh boy. This is the only episode he gets called Jasper. Why didn't they keep it?
Just a minute, you good for nothing cheap fur coat.
Realistically, the cat would have got out at that point because there's no way a broom or brush should be that strong to be able to keep a cat's tail in place.
Now understand this, Jasper. If you break one more thing, you are going out.
You cause trouble one more time and I will punish you, cliche.
It's clear, isn't it?
I'm going to take a sit off of that because that's brilliant. Jerry responding as if she's talking to him instead of Jasper in this case.
One more breaking and you're going out. Now get out of my sight before I get mad.
I think we can already establish she was already mad from the moment that the things broke. The wise thing at this point would have been to stay inside the candlestick and not get out and risk being caught.
One more breaking and that cat is going out of here.
Yes, Mama, we know! No way would have Jasper had enough time to stop completely without crashing into Jerry, thus causing them to both fall off, and then therefore they both fall onto the floor, glass included, and the glass smashes, and therefore Tom gets kicked out of... Jasper gets kicked out of the house. Shouldn't the glass have broken at that point? And again, unless it's plastic glass, that should have shattered and broken and caused Tom to go out the house. Jasper caused Jasper to go out the house. Dang it! Ugh. This is the problem with only having one episode with Tom being Jasper and the rest of them just being called Tom. There's lack of consistency here. Character threatens to cause trouble and then decides not to, but then decides to do it anyway, cliche. Jerry only points just below him, and yet he throws the glass halfway across the room. Avoiding the damage in the nick of time, cliche! Four glasses landing perfectly on the plate, bottle included. Surely at least one thing would have smashed. I would have bet my bottom dollar, pound in this case, on all 4 glasses smashing, thanks to the bottle knocking them off. So for that, 4 glasses, 4 sins. Okay, I'll give him credit where it's due. He's like, I'm so stupid. Credit to the sin, that is, because only now does he realise how stupid he is against Jerry. Okay, now I can actually take that sin off now because he's like, yep, just throw it when you're ready. But what's the stop? Actually, I'm gonna need to put that sin back on because what's the possibility of Jerry actually just dropping it and then just going and then just go smash? What's the possibility of that happening? The only reason you should move back from somebody is if they're getting very close to you and getting very intimidating, as I am so eloquently demonstrating. And that backs up my earlier point. What was the... Why throw it halfway across the room when you could just simply drop it from right next... You can just simply drop it right next to you and then it just knock it off the side and then it just smashes. Why not just do that? Okay, 2 things wrong with that shot. 1, Tom did not pick up that many pillows in an earlier scene. And 2, Jerry threw it halfway across the room, and yet it's dropped, and yet the camera shows it just dropping right next to him. Character praying for mercy when he's in trouble cliche. As soon as you let the tail go, it would simply just fly off. Not have the running on the spot and then going off. That shouldn't work. That plate should have smashed on his head, resulting in him getting kicked out of the house. And there's another one that should have cracked. Smashed even. Let's see how many more should have smashed. I may need to play this scene in slow motion, because this is gonna take a while.
2,000 years later.
Now, every single one of those dishes should have broken at some point during that entire sequence. But how many were there anyway? Okay, that's a lot of dishes that A should have broken and B sins that are going to be added to the sin count. That's a lot of dishes. To Jerry 5 minutes to be able to finally get Jasper out of the house.
Man, you are practically out now.
Practically out or actually out? That should have caused that entire pile to smash. Along with that. There's no way Tom's tail's that long. Rather than the inevitable build-up, They should have had the entire thing smashed just like that. Now that's very unrealistic. That should not be possible. You know what? However many dishes we found earlier, add those onto the sin count as well. And let's add another one on for good measure, because there's no way there were that many dishes that Tom was holding. Jerry should have been squashed by this point. She should have spotted the mouse and got rid of the mouse as well. There's no way you should be able to moonwalk in the house. Michael Jackson didn't invent the moonwalking until 1982, I believe. With Billie Jean. At Motown 25. But that's beside the point. The fact is, you should not be moonwalking 40 years before it's valid.
And when I say out, Jasper, I mean out. O-U-T, out.
We know! That sounds like the door was broken. I think you might need to replace it. That sign was at a corner. And yet he pulled it onto screen as if it was just next to him. It may be the end of the episode, but this is only just the beginning. Half an hour. How am I going to whittle that down? I'm sure I'll find a way. But be sure to stay tuned at the end of the video for my blooper reel. Because that's going to be fun. So anyway, thanks for watching tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. And if you did, hit the thumbs up. What do you want me to sing next? Because until I get requests, I'll continue singing Tom and Jerry. This is going to be fun. I have got over... I have a lot of episodes to get through, so every Saturday's going to be very busy for me. So, nevertheless, I shall see you guys again very soon. On the left, you've got my Trophy Achievement podcast from yesterday. And soon to be on the right, my dedicated Sinful Saturday playlist. So, with that in mind, I'll see you guys again very soon. Monday, I've got another music cover. I'm open to requests. What do you want me to do next? So, anyway, see you all. Have a fantastic evening. Peace out. Stay faithful, and I'll see you guys again on Monday, as Sunday is my rest day. Sayonara, folks! Okay, right, okay, hold on there. That sign what? That's right. Took Jerry 7 minutes to be able to finally be. Done it again. Did Jasper not think of that? It's Jasper in this episode, Kenzie, not Tom. It's Jasper. Jasper. What's the name? Jasper. What is it? Not Tom. What do you refer to him as? Jasper. Thank you. Now, where were we? Okay. Oh, whoops, Daisy. No way would Tom have been able to. No, Jasper. Brrr. Hey, dang it! At no point would Jasper would have been able to stop in time to avoid crashing into Jerry and resulting in the glass breaking, therefore resulting him in blah 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 blah. Hey, stop it! Blah 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 blah. Enough of everybody who laughed at me. Here, now, as I was saying. candlesticks go? Okay, I'm gonna take a sin off because this is the only episode where he actually gets called Jasper. Jasper and Jerry? J&J? Why didn't they call him Thomas from here? Maybe because they didn't know it was going to be such a big success. But I can't exactly give them... never mind. Just continuity error right there. Nothing. Yeah. You'd think at this... And again! You'd think he'd learn... I'd have thought you'd have learned from the vlog. You'd think after the first time he opened his eyes, you'd think with the fact that Tom's mouth was open, he'd be thinking, no, let's run the other way straight away. But no, we have to wait until he's just... Character avoids death just more. How are we gonna do this? But nowhere in the entire episode do you see either Jerry or Mama Two Shoes wear any boots at